November 15, 2017, 1:32 p.m. EST. A Russian tech billionaire is asking a UK court to compel testimony from a former British intelligence officer who compiled the now famous dossier on Donald Trump's alleged links to Russia, according to court documents reviewed by Foreign Policy. The application to the British court, dated November 3, is just the latest legal maneuver in a case that has become emblematic of the international political intrigue that followed Trump's surprise electoral victory a year ago. The three-way legal battle involves a Russian businessman who says he's been unfairly linked to the hacking of the Democratic Party, a former spy paid to dig up dirt on a real estate mogul who is now president, and a feisty news organization best known for publishing cat videos and listicles. Lawyers for Alexei Gubarev, who own the Dallas-based web hosting firm Webzilla, are seeking to force Christopher Steele, a former MI6 officer, to provide testimony in the billionaire's case against the American news organization BuzzFeed, and its editor, Ben Smith, in a U.S. court in the Southern District of Florida. The application filed in UK court last week is the second step in a complex process required to compel testimony from someone in another country for a U.S. court case. In July, a U.S. federal judge in Miami issued an order in the suit against BuzzFeed, allowing Gubarev's lawyers to seek a British order to depose Steele, who lives in the United Kingdom. Steele was hired in 2016 by an American firm, Fusion GPS, to compile information on Trump, who was then running for president. Initially, Fusion was paid by the Washington Free Beacon to investigate Republican candidates, including Trump. Later, the firm received money from a law firm tied to the Democratic Party and Hillary Clinton campaign. The 35-page dossier Steele wrote, which included allegations of a Trump sex tape, was published by BuzzFeed in January 2017 and is now at the center of several legal cases. Among other unverified claims, the dossier asserts that Gubarev's company, Webzilla, was involved in a Russia-directed campaign to hack Democratic Party computer systems in the run-up to the 2016 presidential election. Gubarev has strongly disputed that claim, and is now suing both BuzzFeed and Steele. In parallel to those court cases is special counsel Robert Mueller's probe into possible collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia, which overlaps with allegations made in the dossier. The application to the British court seeks testimony from Steele on, among other issues, payments he received, the reasons for the dossier's creation, sources and methods for its preparation, and information on who it was distributed to, including media organizations. Lawyers for Steele and Gubarev have been wrangling for months over whether the former intelligence officer will have to testify in the BuzzFeed case. Compelling Steele to testify in the U.S. case is part of Gubarev's strategy to demonstrate that BuzzFeed was negligent in publishing the unverified allegations in the dossier. BuzzFeed's legal strategy, on the other hand, is to use the court case to prove that the allegations contained in the dossier might indeed be true.